Feels like -5. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a good sunrise this morning. I've got my time lapse going, so you'll see it in a second. But today is Thursday, and Thursdays are by far my hardest day of the week because it's homeschool co-op morning. Good morning. Good morning. As much as I want to watch the sunrise this morning, I've got to I've got to put this down, first of all. Second of all, I've got to shut this. Whew. It is cold. Almost the worst part about it being cold is it's so hard to get the hoses on. Can I help you? It even gets so cold that sometimes the pulsator builds up ice while it's pulsating. Pause for a moment to get that good morning sun. The best way to do it is stand like a crazy person. My hands out. Get away. Not for you, ma'am. Wakey. It's time for school. Get up. I definitely need to caffeinate this morning because I'm so tired. This morning is definitely one of those mornings where I need more coffee. I'm dragging you know what. But this obviously isn't a sponsored video, but I do get Roots and Refuge's Beulah coffee, and it's changed me. We have miraculously made it out of the house just in time to go. We actually have a field trip with our homeschool co-op today, so the kids will have fun. I, however, would rather be in my pajamas. I'm back from co-op, or I should say we're back from co-op now. I should really take off my town clothes, but I'm just gonna throw on these bibs over top. I have like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before the sun goes down. And as much as I want to stay inside and do nothing, I do have things that I should be doing. So now I'm in what I like to call my little tunnel. It's like a 20 by 40-ish tunnel that I start all my seeds in the springtime, but it's definitely not time to start seeds right now. I have big plans of housing my chickens in here in the wintertime so that they can be cool, comfortable, calm, and collected. But I don't know if you've seen it. It's a disaster in here. So I'm not going to be able to get this all cleaned up today, but maybe I can make a little progress each day and then see where I'm at later. But this is the current state of events. There's just leftover, it's been like a war zone in here from animals and wind and whatever. Plus, on top of the fact that I'm a very type B person, I'm so messy. And I know it's me. Like, the messiest person in my house is actually me. Oopsie. Starting with all of these gourds. I don't think this one is gonna dry. I don't know. I accidentally left them all out here. Now they're like frozen. Ooh, this one's definitely dry. I have dreams of like painting these and making cute little birdhouses. Will I ever get to it? I'm not sure, but I like to have ideas, and that sounded like a good idea. I did get a few successful loofahs, even though they got a late start. Make a mental note, and I need to start these inside at like the end of March or beginning of April, so that they can go outside like this. I'm never going to be able to get the outside of this off. What I do with loofahs, besides just using them as little scrubbers, they're awesome, like kitchen scrubbers. Ooh, these are full of seeds. I will cut one up and put it in a soap mold, and then pour my soap over it, and I have like scrubby soap. The new pigs are doing great, although I had it so easy with Clementine and Winston because they're such easy keepers and they're so lazy. They do not root like at all. The wallow that was in there was from the previous pig. They're just happy to just lay around and be lazy all day. And these two are younger and very active young pigs, and they are tearing everything. My chickens are laying in like an every other day basis, I feel like. Yesterday I checked and there was no eggs at all. And today there are a few. We have 3. And they're all beautiful. Look at this green. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Pretty. One of the first things that I dreamed about, because you know, as a dreamer, your dreams never stay the same, because especially a determined dreamer. I like to think of myself as a determined dreamer. Your dreams never stay the same, because once you achieve that dream, you've already dreamed of the next thing, and sometimes you forget to appreciate all the dreams that you've dreamed of in the past that you're now just life. And pretty eggs were like, I used to be on Pinterest. I still use Pinterest. I love it. Anyway, you remember just being on Pinterest and just looking at all these pretty egg colors and pretty little farm colors? I better not put these in my pocket, and I'll show you why. They've got crust on them. Because the other day, you know, I was in here collecting eggs and I left them in my pocket, and I made a pocket omelet that I still haven't cleaned up. And actually, this is my husband's onesie, so sorry, hubby, I cracked an egg in your pocket. Trying to find a place to put these eggs responsibly. On this blanket? You think I'm gonna remember to come get them later? That's where they are. I'm down at the garden, and I fully expected to see everything just absolutely dead, which most things are. One last thing before I sign off for the day. I started daily vlogging at a really hard time because it's just been so cold. I haven't had very much motivation, but I'm trying my best, you guys. So this is what I water all of my poultry in the winter. It's just these rubber totes. You can get them from any farm store. If you are remote like me, or you don't have power, like there's no way that I could run extension cords to everybody that needs a heated water. Plus they're faulty. I'm hard on stuff, I'll be honest, and in a year it'll be dead. So, but this rubber pan has lasted me 3 years so far. And all you have to do is when you're doing your chores, you flip the tote over give it a couple good stomps. Now, and this is by far the easiest way that I found of maintaining poultry water. You don't have to fuss with heated water tanks. Just a good old-fashioned rubber pan and some kicks, and you got new water every day. Next on the list of things to do is this tiny greenhouse. Has literal trees growing in it. This winter I'm going to get control of this small greenhouse again. This little tiny greenhouse right beside my house is one that was already here with my property when I bought it. And it's not good for much because it gets so daggone hot and there's no way. There's only roof vents and doors, and if I leave the doors open, my chickens will come in here and mess everything up. But it's really good for very early seed starting. So like when I start onions in like January, it's easy to a small part of this tunnel rather than the wide open big one. But like I said earlier, I picked a really hard week to start daily vlogging because as the temperatures go down, if this is a graph, okay, of my motivation, as temperatures decline, so does my motivation. As temperatures rise and sunshine comes out, here comes happiness. So bear with me as we get through quite literally the darkest times of the year. Not both because the sun is getting less and less every single day until December 22nd or 21st or whenever the first day of winter is. But also I am seasonal. I'm a seasonal being, and as the light gets less, so does my joy and happiness and everything that I value in life. Anyway, I took a test, the Enneagram test today, and I'm an Enneagram 4, and it was quite humbling because it's true. Even the bad parts of it, that is the bad parts of me. So what's your Enneagram? Tell me. Are you ashamed of it? I'm a little bit ashamed to be an Enneagram 4, but I am what I am. Anyway, I am gonna get off here and go thaw out. A lot of people told me in my last comments that I said unthaw, and I don't. Words are hard sometimes, you guys, okay? I'm doing my best. But anyway, I'm gonna go sit by the fire for a hot minute. I've got to put wood on it anyway. But thank you guys for watching. Until next time.